नमस्कार, वंदे मातरम। आज क्लास 9th के लिए पॉलिनोमियल चैप्टर की स्टडी करेंगे। दिस चैप्टर इज़ वेरी important. In class 10th, again you will study the chapter in detail. So I'll start with the basic definition of polynomial. Polynomial is an algebraic expression which is written in the form an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1. So many terms in between. After that, a3x cube plus a2x square plus a1x and plus a0. It looks very complicated. It is not at all complicated. This is only the way they have written it. You know, it is written in your book also the same way the expression. Here, an minus 1, a3, a2, a1, a0. These all are real numbers. You remember real numbers? Real numbers, there may be a natural number, there may be an integer, positive or negative, there may be a whole number, there may be a fraction, I mean the rational number, it may be an irrational number also. So they may take any value, they are the real numbers. And x is a variable here which is an algebraic number. And the most important point is n is the power of the variable. It has to be a natural number. Power of x has to be a natural number. Remember it. Now, the definition, if we recall, a polynomial is an algebraic expression which is written in this form. Now, what is algebraic expression? Let's come to that algebraic expression. Expression is what? Expression is a collection of terms actually. Expression is something which you express. आप जो बताना चाह रहे हैं, जो आप एक्सप्रेस करना चाह रहे हैं, यानी आप जिस चीज़ को दिखाना चाह रहे हैं, that is expression. So, algebraic expression is simply a combination of real numbers you have seen here. The variable means algebraic number, and in between the terms you have seen plus sign is there, which is the algebraic operation. So an algebraic expression is a combination of real numbers, algebraic numbers and the algebraic operations. Algebraic operations means just like the arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Same way in algebra also we have these four operations. So in polynomial what will be there? Polynomial में real number होगा, algebraic number होगा और साथ में operation होगा. कौन सा operation होगा? algebraic operation होगा. जैसे यहाँ पे plus लिखा है, minus भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay, so there may be plus, minus, there may be multiplication, division also. Clear? So this is called an algebraic expression. You know the algebraic numbers? Algebraic numbers are the alphabets which we consider x, y, z, a, b, c, m, n, o, p, q, r, whatever. So these are the algebraic numbers which are actually the unknown numbers. We use it according to the condition given in the problem. Now, after this, now it is very clear that polynomial is an algebraic expression. Algebraic expression is an expression, it is a combination of real numbers, algebraic numbers and the algebraic operations. Fine. Let's come to polynomial now. Poly means many, and nomial is a word which is related to nomenclature. Nomenclature means naming. So, poly and naming. Now here naming, अगर literature हो तो हम वहाँ name की बात करें. So here naming means terms. In mathematics, the meaning of naming is terms. So polyterms means many terms. So an expression which has many terms is called a polynomial, right? So in a polynomial, the forms may be this way, many forms. Number one, monomial. Monomial, mono means one. So since it is monomial, it will have only one term. Now for example, it may be only 7x, it may be 100 by 3 x power 99. It is again a monomial. It doesn't matter whatever is the power. Power is no value here. Mono means one term, so it is one term. Similarly, you can write any other monomial under root 2 x power 9. It is again a monomial. So, monomial will have only one term. It is free from the power. कुछ भी power हो सकती है. There may be a binomial. Binomial means bi means 2. Now, 2 may be 7x plus 3x cube. We can even write this way. Binomial. Again, power का कोई बहुत बड़ा रोल नहीं है. It should have only two terms. जैसे मैंने लिखा 100 plus say 9x power 9. It is again a binomial. So binomial में दो terms होंगी. Terms का मतलब कि उनके बीच में प्लस या माइनस साइन लगा होगा तो terms होंगी. Trinomial. Tri मतलब 3. Now trinomial. Let's write a trinomial. 7x plus 3x cube plus say 8x square. It is a trinomial. इसमें 3 terms हैं. So it is a trinomial. And polynomial already I have written there. So you can write here any polynomial. Let's write a polynomial of say 5 power. So x power 5 plus 7x power 4 minus 3 by 2 x cube plus 7 by 9 x square plus root 3 x plus root 7. It is a polynomial. It's a polynomial. X की power natural number होनी चाहिए. Everywhere you can see. Okay. The coefficients. Now actually here an minus 1, an minus 2, a3, a2, a1 are coefficients. These are called coefficients. These are the coefficients of that particular number there. Like here, what is the coefficient of x power n? It is an. The coefficient of x cube, it is a3. The coefficient of x is a1, this way. So the number which is written just before that variable is its coefficient. So these are the coefficients, and as I told you earlier, it should be a real number. So since irrational number is also a real number, so I have taken here the irrational number also. So this is the polynomial. Now suppose I write say 100 plus 9x power 9. 100 plus 9x power 9. It is a binomial. Binomial is a special type of polynomial which has only two terms. Suppose I write this equal to 0. Now it has become an equation. It's not an expression now. It's an equation because the equality sign I have used here, no? So it is now called an equation. So that is the difference between expression and equation. Expression will be open-ended. Expression में equal to sign कहीं नहीं आएगा. And in equation, equal to sign is very very important. It has to be there. So ये जो concept है, this concept, it is called polynomial equation. This was given by René Descartes, who was a mathematician. He was a metaphysicist. He was a philosopher also. And he was a native of France. So he gave this concept in the 16th century, polynomial equation. Now let's see how do we solve the polynomial equations. So we'll be taking the highest power 2, after that power 3, then power 4. How do we solve it? I'll be coming to that. A very simple example I am taking here. Suppose I have one polynomial equation, that is the quadratic equation x square plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. Very simple, simplest one. I'll be doing it by splitting the middle term, which you have learnt in class 7th and 8th also. So this I want to solve. What is it? This is a quadratic equation, which is a special type of polynomial equation. Now what do we do here? There is a system for this. What do we do? If the coefficient of x square is 1, we factorize the constant term. This is called constant term in which there is no variable. So let's factorize this constant term. So the factors of 4 will be 2 and 2. 2 into 2 is 4. And the second thing which we see, very important, if the sign is positive, x square should be positive only. If it is not positive, change the signs of the entire equation. Make x square positive first. Now check the sign of the last term. If it is positive, then the sum of factors you have to write. And if it is negative, then the difference of factors should be the middle term. The middle number should be broken in such a way that it is presented as a difference of those two factors or sum of those two factors. Which two factors? Which are the factors of the last term. So this 4 can be written here 2 plus 2 sum, because here it is positive. So I will be taking the middle term as sum of factors. So I will be breaking it into 4 will be written as 2 plus 2 and then the last 4 as it is. After that, I will be opening the bracket, so it will be this way. After that, I will take common whatever is possible, so it will be this way. I will be taking common, and after that, since I have here two factors, I have got two factors of this quadratic equations. The factors are, from first and second factor you can take x plus 2 common. From first part x will left, from second 2 will left, this way. I have got now these two factors. Now if the product of two factors is 0, so either first one should be 0 or second one should be 0, because 0 multiplied by something is 0. There are no two numbers which are the natural numbers and whose product comes 0. For that, I need to put each factor 0 and get the value of x from there. Similarly, if I put second factor again 0, here it's a chance that we have got both the factors same type of. Maybe they are different. If they are different, then you will get two different values of x. And since it is a quadratic equation,